And you know my life motto, if you're not hard, you're soft.
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 Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling, bringing you up to date on everything that's going on today, the past, and anything that's requested by the nation. We appreciate Hard and Soft on top of the game. Chris Hard, you know the name. Got all the facts about wrestling, man. If you not hard, you soft.
If you're not hard, you're soft.
If you're not hard, you soft.
If you're not hard, you're soft. Yo, the name is Randall. That means I'm always soft. Here with my bro, podcasting like it's our job. The pod is hard, might leave you in shock. Cause if you're not hard, it's okay to be soft.
Welcome to the Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling Podcast. Yo. What's up, Hard and Soft Nation? You know who it is. Big Hard in the house. And you know who I'm with. My little brother, the big Softie, always ready with the vanilla frosty. Randall Soft. What's happening, Randall?
That was badass, man. I might as well call you Bruce Buffer, son.
Oh,
well,
thanks.
First off, I'm taking notes, bro. I'm double barreled with the old with the drinks here.
All right,
that was something I learned last
man.
time. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you
gotta
never
stay.
know. You always run out, man.
Got a little watered down iced tea because I'm soft and I gotta stay soft and keep doing my thing here. And Chris, look, man, reel me in. But I woke up this morning and I know we're here to do Cena versus Punk in 2011. But give me some time here, man. I woke up hot. I'm hot.
Oh,
I got to get some things off my chest. Okay.
What's got you hot today?
You can bring Logan Paul into the WWE. You can induct Drew Carey into the Hall of Fame. Okay? I'm cool. Logan Paul works his ass off. Drew Carey's funny. But the one thing you can't do, okay? And I'm a wrestling fan, you're a wrestling fan, is have a match last night on Rampage with a basketball in the ring. Okay? Now you're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. Did you catch this?
I didn't see Rampage, but I saw the little clip that you posted, and I was just thinking of that, like, oh my god, like what are they doing?
Okay, look, man, I mean, and Tony Khan has a big announcement this Wednesday, and I commented, and I've already got 6 likes on the old Softie account. I'm like, hey, Tony Khan, is your big announcement that you're gonna finally start prioritizing some storytelling in your matches, man? I mean, it pisses me off. Okay. Jake Roberts comes out and says, these guys don't listen to me, man. And, you know, I wonder why William Regal left. That's all I'll say. And everyone wants to get
so fast. You know, it doesn't really seem like something that makes sense. Like he comes in and right away he's gone. Like why? There's got to be some type of backstage reason.
And I think there was. I think his son is also working with the WWE and he wants to work with his son. I get that. But we wanted to jump down CM Punk's throat, right? When he said, these guys don't listen. These guys don't listen to the Terry Funks and the Jake Roberts guys. And I mean, god damn it, man. I mean, sooner or later, the Elite is going to run AEW. No one's watching it.
It's going to go into the ground.
The big talented guys, the Danielsons, MJFs, even the Swerve Stricklands. Like if you're really talented in your promos and you're already a great wrestler, you'll do fine in AEW. But I feel like they just let you go out there and with the CEOs or whatever they are, the Elite, like they just say, oh yeah, we're professional gymnasts and they're proud of that. And they're like, yeah, just go do whatever you want for 10 minutes. It's like, no, dude, come on.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. I mean, storytelling in the matches, there is AEW matches with storytelling, but but I'd say 75% of their roster is more worried about getting in their big spots and making sure people know what they can do and can't do. And, you know, it's like you do a backflip over the top rope and then you're standing up in a second later. Okay. Yeah. What is that? And then your opponent's standing up and then there isn't much storytelling at all anymore these days.
Yeah. And it doesn't, I'm not an expert in drawing money, but either are they, obviously.
No, that
MJF
thing was pretty ridiculous.
Anyway, I feel a little better now. I had my little therapy session. I appreciate
You
that.
got to get that off your chest sometimes, man.
Yeah, and it's ironic, right? We keep doing these episodes that kind of lead up or line up to what's going on in wrestling, right? And I know we're here to talk about Cena versus Punk, but Sami Zayn comes out in Montreal last night on SmackDown, and his hometown entrance is just like the hometown entrance that Chicago made Punk is going to have here as we watch along. Did you catch Sami Zayn entrance last night? And, as we are the morning of Elimination Chamber, are you excited for that main event tonight?
Oh, I am totally excited for that main event tonight. I mean, I know Sami Zayn's going to lose the match. Like, there's no doubt about that. It doesn't really even matter. But I know that the storytelling in that match, I know Roman's just going to give him a beatdown, and it's going to be a good match. So, yeah, I am excited for that. I definitely am excited to see that match.
The more I think about it, the more I agree with you. I think what they're probably going to do is set up the Usos versus Zayn and Kevin Owens for the tag team titles at Mania somehow. I think that's the way to go.
Tonight. Yeah, I think Jey Uso comes back tonight, and maybe comes down during the title match, and maybe Kevin Owens does. So I think there's definitely going to set something up for Mania tonight.
Two white hot guys in Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn, the hometown boy. But Chris, tell the nation why we're here this morning.
Well, today we're here to watch the 2011 Money in the Bank. The main event of this was CM Punk versus John Cena. Now, John Cena was the champion going into this, and we're going to get into a bunch of notes here. So first, we're going to go over the match card, just kind of let you guys know the other matches. I mean, this is pretty good card all in general. We had 2 Money in the Bank matches, one for Raw, one for SmackDown. So, Randall, you want to go ahead and go through that quick?
Yeah, man. I mean, when I first took a look at the arena again, I thought it was a really cool setup, really cool. I couldn't help but think how cool it would be to be there live for this night. But yeah, man. God. Again, 2 white hot guys in John Cena and CM Punk. I mean, so we're fresh off the pipe bomb, and Vince suspends CM Punk for his mouth, and now Punk is back, and he's got the balls to talk. And now the stip on this, right, is Punk has been open about his contract is coming up, and we're going to get into the breakdown. But his contract is up, and it expires, I think, the night of Money in the Bank, and he's going to walk out with the strap, right?
The way he does it is just awesome.
Yeah, and then Vince is like, and John Cena, if you don't keep my title, you're fired. So we got everything.
Which is funny because he wasn't fired, so I mean, whatever.
Well, hey, whatever.
Just like when Shane McMahon lost to The Undertaker, right? And he was supposed to be like out of WWE forever, and then like he came back the next night. So
WWE firings are just as good as their security guards. Anyway.
Exactly.
All right, so here we are, dude. Sunday, July 17th of 2011, the promotion, World Wrestling Entertainment.
Woo.
Pay-per-view in Chicago, Illinois at the Allstate Arena. Just under 15,000 people here.
Goddamn.
Well, goddamn it, King. And speaking of Jerry the King, he's commentating with Michael Cole and also Booker T. And this got a buy rate of 195,000, I guess. So, we have a dark match here, which is pretty cool. Santino Marella and Vladimir Kozlov, they go over David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy. Dude, Santino is so underrated funny. Like,
he is a funny guy. I mean, yeah, he's not. I mean, okay, I can't even say he's not good in the ring, but it's just that's not even what he's there for yet. Oh, don't hit me with the Cobra, please.
Watch your mouth, son.
When he hits that Cobra, come on. I mean, you can't help but just to pop.
I remember there was some segment where he broke John Cena. They're in their locker room, and he's like, "I don't care, even if it is John Cena." And he's like, "Cena is just like you are, son of something." Anyway. We got the first Money in the Bank ladder match of the night. Daniel Bryan beats Kane, Sheamus, Sin Cara, Wade Barrett, Heath Slater, Cody Rhodes, and Justin Gabriel. This match got 4 stars from Mac and Cheese. He loved it. And Daniel Bryan, man, is certainly on the accelerator button, winning the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And then we got Kelly going over Brie Mode, Brie Bella. A dud rating. I always liked the Bellas, man. I know my girlfriend Kate loves them. They were Really good, dude.
Bree mode.
Hell yeah, that's your ringtone, ain't it?
Yeah.
Then we got Mark Henry going over Will, the Big Show.
Big slow.
I got it. Didn't Jr. call him Big Show in AEW already?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay,
Yeah,
we love you,
for
Jr.
sure.
Huh.
Yeah.
I got a star and a quarter.
Throw some barbecue sauce on that.
The second Money in the Bank, R-Truth, Mysterio, Evan Bourne, The Miz, Kofi Kingston, Swagger, and Alex Riley. But Del Rio goes over, he was over at this time, dude. And him winning the Money in the Bank, we're going to loop that back in, and we'll see how that plays out later on in the night.
Yeah.
And then we got the World Heavyweight title, Orton versus Christian. Christian goes over. This got 3.75 stars. Chris, I know Orton's your guy, and having him gone for so long, man, it really once guys go away for a long time, you realize how much we miss him. And Orton, man, how good is he?
Yeah, he's. I mean, like I say, Stone Cold and Bret the Hitman Hart are my top two, but I'd say people wrestling now, Randy Orton. I mean, he'd be my third, I guess, because I mean, everything he does is great, and he's that one guy that hasn't left the company ever. You know, he's never went off and did other things. Really, he's always been there, and I mean, he always does good work. And I mean, man, if I ever get to do a meet and greet with Randy Orton,
you're gonna puke.
He's gonna puke.
It's crazy, and shout out to the Hard and Soft archives. Undertaker versus Orton. It's crazy how much Randy Orton really turned into the locker room leader, right? Like the Undertaker was back in the day. But here we are, dude. The main event. The reason why we're here this Saturday morning. Cena, the champion, with that spinner belt strap. You know how much I love that goddamn thing. Going up against CM Punk. This got 5 stars from Mac and Cheese. He loved it, dude. And
he gave a lot of good stars on this. He gave 4, 2, 3.75s, and here's a 5. You know, so I mean, this was definitely a good card, and maybe his mom really threw some hot dog slices in that mac and cheese. Really got him going. Maybe even folded his shirts. I don't know. He must have been in a great mood.
Well, hey, excuse me while Chris leads us in there. Go ahead, Chris. Lead us on into this match.
I'm going to lead you right in quick. So, yeah, just a little bit of lead up to the match. Like you were saying earlier, this is a pretty cool time. Punk's contract ending, the pipe bomb and everything going on. Shout out to the Hard&Soft coasters. So, Monday Night Raw on December 27th, Punk had attacked John Cena. So it's important to note that around this time, Punk was performing commentary while recovering from a legitimate hip injury. So, I mean, he was on the mic, still keeping his name out there and staying relevant. So, as a heel, Punk would attack Cena after he was beaten down by the Nexus. So, and after he lays out Cena, the Nexus is all standing up on the stage, and you know you don't know that there's any kind of connection between the two. And then Punk picks up the armband and throws on the armband, you know, kind of declaring he's the leader of the Nexus here, which was definitely a pretty cool era, man. You know, Punk leading the Nexus and stuff like that, coming in attacking Cena. And this would all kind of result into the Summer of Punk, which kind of we're getting into right now. And I mean, this is a very hot time in the business. So in the months that followed, you know, Punk and Cena, they weren't continually going after each other. You know, they were also involved in other things. Punk was feuding with the Core, which was Wade Barrett broke off of the Nexus and took a couple of those guys, and they had like a 4-man group called the Core. And Randy Orton was also going in the mix here with Punk. Cena was actually defending his championship against, I mean, he was doing pretty shitty opponents here because he was stuck with The Miz and R-Truth. I mean, these were the two people getting title shots at this time.
Hey, God damn it, man. I don't like The Miz anymore. And I hate to say
I do like R-Truth and all, but I mean, come on. It was like the Miz and R-Truth, you know, headlining stuff, but whatever. June 20th, 2011, during a Monday Night Raw. This was during the People Power era. Punk cut a promo talking about how
damn Vince, I like that. That shirt looks great on your arms there, Vince. God damn it.
They're so vascular.
I feel like every one of my impressions has just a little Vince McMahon in it. It's just a run.
I think we always revert back to the Vince McMahon. I mean, it's the best. So Punk beat Cena and Mysterio, and he's complaining that he should be the number one contender. He's sitting in the ring, Indian style, and he's saying that he's not going to leave the ring until he gets named as the number one contender. So they end up making a match between triple threat. It was CM Punk, Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, and Punk did win. So he was the number one contender officially to face Cena at Money in the Bank. And that was actually on the same day that his contract's going to expire, like we were saying earlier. So during this time, Vince is also trying to do whatever he can behind the scenes to keep Punk. And then this leads up to the pipe bomb here. So June 27th, the next week on Raw, during a tables match between Cena and R-Truth, Punk comes down, throws Cena through a table, getting him to lose the match against R-Truth. Then he just goes up to the rampway, sits Indian style, and cuts his pipe bomb promo. I actually watched it yesterday, and I mean, it still holds up today. I mean, it's pretty cool. He's talking about everything, talking about breaking the fourth wall. This is before him and Colt Cabana hated each other. He's like waving to Colt Cabana.
Yeah.
Talking about how he's going to take the title and leave, and maybe I'll go defend it in New Japan or Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I think there's moments, right, in guys' careers as we watch as fans, like when Randy Orton faced Cactus Jack in that hardcore match at Backlash. Like, Orton became a star.
Yeah.
Flair winning the belt for the second time, Flair for the gold against Harley. Like, Flair became a star. I think here is kind of one of those moments. Punk with a pipe bomb is like Punk becoming, the next level of guy. He came from the independents. He came from Ring of Honor, but now he's on the biggest stage, and he is the guy.
Yeah, he definitely cemented himself here. He even went as far as like talking about, I think the company might be better off when Vince McMahon is dead, but that's not true because it's going to be led by his idiotic daughter and doofus son-in-law. I mean, it was great. He really went into everything, and then like he tried to talk about the bully campaign, and they ended up cutting his mic then.
Yeah.
Talking about let's talk about not being a bully, but you're making me work every night injured, blah blah blah.
Right.
So it definitely has it definitely holds weight what he's saying.
And good on Vince, right, for saying, "Here's the mic, dude.
Yeah, go out and
air it out."
Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't scripted. So, due to Punk's scathing words, Vince suspends him. But Cena's actually pissed about this because he wants to face competition at Money in the Bank. So he comes down and he's in the ring. Vince comes down and he eventually, lets Cena know, okay, you can have Punk at Money in the Bank. But if you lose, like he said, you're fired. But Cena will end up losing and not be fired anyway, so whatever. But, I mean, it was a good stipulation to put on the match because it's, Punk's last night. Cena better win or he's leaving the company. So then on July 11th Raw, the Monday before the Money in the Bank, they had a contract signing, negotiations for Punk's contract. And he's talking about all these demands he wants. He wants his own jet. He wants ice cream bars.
Yeah.
He wants everything. But the one thing he wants is Vince to apologize.
I said, "I'm sorry, you son of a bitch."
Yeah, and I mean, like, what kind of an apology is that? You know what I mean? But he does end up, he doesn't get what he wants. So they can't come to a thing. Cena comes down, and he's trying to maintain the bridge here. But, basically, he's not going to sign another contract. When he's done at Money in the Bank, he's done. So
Punk's like, I'm gonna smack you in the face, and you're gonna like it, Vince. It's so good.
I mean, yeah, you guys, Hard&Soft Nation, you really need to go back and watch a couple of these clips. Watch the clip of the pipe bomb. Okay, watch that. Watch this contract negotiation. It's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, and to your point, Chris, the program that they put on before this match, doing the whole storyline is great. It details all of this. Just do that, man. I mean, this is a great story. And as you're leading us on in there, Chris, it really does. It is a huge main event.
Oh yeah. So here we go. The stage is set. Despite being from Chicago, Punk was treated as a returning hero. And he's a heel, but I mean, Chicago loves Punk. I don't care when you throw Punk in a building in Chicago, this place is going to go crazy for him. And then Cena comes out as, I mean, just a chorus of boos.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, people were definitely for Punk here. The stakes couldn't be higher. If Cena lost, it's supposedly his career. If Punk loses, his contract is done and he's not a champion and he's out of there.
And how good is Cena, man? I mean, he's so good in this role. Like, this entrance that he makes here at Money in the Bank is one of his greatest moments of his career. I flash back to ECW One Night Stand when he fought Van Dam. I mean, Cena is so good in that role where everyone hates him, man. He's so over, dude.
Yeah, he's good at going with it too. He's good at taking the heat and rolling with it. So I mean, I'll just give you a little bit of stuff that's going to happen in the match. So like during the end of the match, Cena has Punk in the STF, and Vince and Laurinaitis run down, and they're almost trying to do like a Montreal screw job. He's telling Laurinaitis to ring the bell, but Cena actually sees this and breaks up the hold and goes over, knocks out Laurinaitis, and then comes back into the ring and gets hit with a GTS and 1, 2, 3. It's an awesome scene when Punk walks through the crowd with the belt. But actually, before that happened, I forgot one key point. McMahon tries to get Del Rio to come down with the Money in the Bank that he just won. He just gets a spin kick right to the face, and Punk just leaves the ring. You know what I mean? So that definitely backfired on Vince. But there's just like a picture of CM Punk just blowing a kiss to McMahon from the crowd. Crowd's going crazy behind him. He's got the title belt. It's just an awesome visual. And that's what we're going to get into right now. And we're actually at, if you're watching along with us, Nation, we're at 2 hours and 11 minutes on the dot. So we skipped over the entrances and everything like that. We're going to get right into the action. This match is about 33 minutes long. And, I'm glad we're here watching this, Randall. Got anything else to say before we hit play here?
Nah, man. I mean, my Peacock is loaded and ready, and I'm ready to watch some pro wrestling here on a Saturday morning. This is what it's all about, man.
There's nothing better on a Saturday morning than getting up and watching some wrestling.
Hell yeah. So 2 hours, 11 minutes, Money in the Bank, 2011. 1, 2, 3, play.
All right, here we go. We got the square off here. We got Cena and Punk.
I cannot believe that the lime green shirt, tan hat guy's not there in the front row.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Where the hell is he?
Yeah,
maybe he's maybe he's with maybe he's with Meltzer in the basement or something.
Oh man, hey Dave, I'm Dan. Your mom said it was cool if I came over if I brought some hot dogs for you.
What a cool arena! I really like the stage. As Punk was making his entrance, it's funny because everyone wants to shit on Cena. As you pan around, you see so many Cena signs. Even though we're here in Chicago. And of course they have the, if Punk loses, we're going to riot up in the crowd. So a great crowd here in Chicago. Punk gets that Road Warrior-like pop, just like Sami Zayn did last night for his hometown in Montreal. And man, again, like you said, Chris, I mean, Cena comes out to a load of boos.
Yeah, and even though he comes out to a load of boos, he still has a lot of fans in this crowd. And you can see it. I mean, I'm seeing people with Cena hats on, and
Yeah, this was such a great storyline, and the storytelling of these two guys, to our points earlier in this podcast, is why this match is so good.
Yeah, Punk in this era too. He's talking about how he's the greatest wrestler in the world. Talking about how John Cena basically just gets everything that he doesn't even deserve.
Yeah.
He's the Yankees of wrestling.
Yeah, and I think it's so hard to, when we watch wrestling, man, we don't watch it because we think it's a real contest. And, we see through that. Like, we know what we're watching. We get it. It's so hard to explain it to somebody that just can't get over the fact that wrestling is scripted and
predetermined or whatever.
Yeah. It's so hard to describe it to people, but the thing I always say is, like, when I watch boxing or a UFC card, you can, and I'm like, I really want this guy to win, and I'm like locked in to see every move and really invested in it. You can get there with pro wrestling, and I think this story and this match is testament to that, because even though it's scripted and even though they are working together, you're still sitting here like, man, I really want to know what they're going to do. Like, I really want Punk to go over. And, like, it's the same thing. It's just hard to explain it to somebody that doesn't get it.
Yeah, a lot of people can't get past the fact that, you already know who's going to win. But what does it matter when you watch a movie?
Exactly.
Don't you want to be led into believing that this could be real? I mean, you don't go into a movie just knowing like, okay, well, I already know the main character is gonna go through trials and tribulations, but at the end he's gonna come up victorious. It's the same thing as watching a wrestling match. I mean, it's basically every wrestling match is a mini movie.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
They have the spots in the movie where the hero is going through the troubles, and here we go, like Cena, the hero, with CM Punk being this villain, Yeah. It's storytelling 101, and, this is, if we could have feuds like this today, that's what we need.
Yeah, and that's why I think wrestling today is getting so good. Like, both the main event pictures of both companies with Danielson and MJF, that is a banger of an Iron Man match that we're going to see because of the storytelling.
Yeah, the only thing, I'm only like 60-minute Iron Man match. That's just a long match, but I know it's going to be a good match.
So here's the thing, Chris. Like, if me and you sit down and press play on the 60-minute Iron Man match, we're going to love it. Okay, it's a guarantee.
It's definitely going to be good.
But if we sit down and watch the 4 hours before that, and then we get to the Iron Man match, we'll be exhausted because AEW is going to, how they do things.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have a 5-hour pay-per-view. Oh, hold on 1 second. Ooh.
God bless you.
Oh, sorry about that, Hard&Soft Nation.
And I'll tell you.
Out of there. But, like I was saying, the whole 5-hour pay-per-view, it's, 4 hours. I'm already going to be tired. This is going to be like 11 o'clock by the match even starts. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I can see this pay-per-view going over midnight. And I can see this match going to the 60 minutes without a pinfall and going into overtime. I can totally see something like that happening.
Oh, yeah.
With these two. I don't think it's going to be a match where they have 4 and 5 pins.
Yeah. Danielson's great. You're just big hard, baby. That's who the hell you are. And all the nation members, all those millions.
And millions.
Love them some big hard, dude. And I don't know, man. AEW has a chance again to compete with the WWE, but I feel like I'm getting exhausted about defending them. And with the Elite as heads of the company, with them at the helm of the company and Tony Khan just listening to them, it's hard for me to believe that they are going to change for the better. Anyway.
Yeah, they definitely do have a lot of good stories, but it's just, I can't really get into sitting there and watching sometimes a whole episode of Dynamite because I really don't want to see some of half the crap that they have going on.
They have
Jon Moxley and Hangman Page.
I was just thinking the same thing.
That match or whatever, that should definitely be a good match.
Hell yeah, dude! They have so much good talent.
I'm not the biggest Hangman Page fan, but I'm kind of intrigued to see this match, and he definitely is a good performer in the ring.
You're right.
He's one of the better
Page
ones
is
from that kind of insider group because I know that he's kind of friends with them, but he's not out there, doing triple backflips into the crowd, and he's actually in there doing good wrestling and storytelling, and him and Moxley are probably going to put on a great match.
And I think that's what frustrates me the most, man. It's like if the what is Cornette call them, the Hardley brothers? if I can't even think of what their names are. What is their name? Not the Elite, but the two brothers.
Matt
and Nick Jackson. What the hell is their name?
The Young Bucks?
The Young Bucks. If the Bucks came out and just cut a couple promos, like shitting on guys like me, and said like, if you want us to change, well, God damn it, we're not changing nothing. We're gymnasts, and we're gonna go out here and be better than everybody. Like, at least I'll get on board with that. Like, then they're healing out on me, and I love it.
And that's not even what they're doing. They're just
they won't even do that. They're just like, I'm just gonna make my entrance, and jump off the top rope. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, and then they have like matches on Dynamite where it's the Elite defending their trios tag match against like 3 no-name people. But the no-name people are like also gymnastic type wrestlers.
Yeah.
So they know that they can all just do a bunch of spots. Yeah. Which to me, that's not even something to reel me in, because seeing that advertised makes me not even want to watch it. Because I know it's going to be a half-hour segment.
Yeah, and I know tonight Sami Zayn's going to go out there and do that cool-ass jump over the top rope, suicida from the ropes, and Roman's going to do some cool things, and there's going to be some spectacular moves, but they could literally go out there and do whatever they want because how good that story is. Just like what we're watching here tonight as Cena goes for the the attitude adjustment, and gets caught with that DDT by Punk. And we got a 1, we got a 2.
Yep, and then Punk has him twisted up in a little leg lock here.
Oh, he's putting that shoot hold.
Yep. Getting some wrestling. I never liked Punk's Pepsi tattoo. I don't know why. Just doesn't make sense to me, but hey, I don't know.
It's funny. I was on my phone and I was on TikTok and I was scrolling through and I came across this audio recording, and it was freaking CM Punk, and he was talking about the backstage fight with the Elite, and he's like talks about it, and then he goes, and I'm actually in talks with Hunter as we speak, and we might come to terms. It's very likely you see me in the WWE by the end of 2023. And I'm like, what the hell? And then at the end of it, it goes, and this is a voice recording, and you just bit on everything I said, you effing mark. And I was like, God damn it.
That's great. Oh, man.
Oh, Mark.
Love it.
God damn it.
Punk draping him over the ropes here, or over the apron.
Why do they have a money in the... Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. They have a money in the bank. I thought it was an ambulance back there, but it's a money truck. I'm an idiot. And that's why they called me soft.
Oh, big knee across the back of the neck.
That looked good, man.
Yeah, what is this, an ambulance match?
God damn it.
It's a money
truck match. There's Colt Cabana right there in the crowd.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Punk was like, I want front row seats for Colt Cabana. Come on. You're not going to cover him like that, Punk.
Yeah, and right before the match started, Punk did go out there, and his mom's in the crowd. So this really is, Punk's big night.
Yeah, this is one of those big moments in Punk's career here. And, I can't think of like a bigger moment than him winning the title and leaving. You know, and then he even came back, and they had a great feud after he came back because they're both holding titles up like they're both the champion.
Yeah, he really was good back in the day, and he was great today.
Yeah, he definitely was.
Is he a dick backstage? Probably. Did you see the stuff with Seth Rollins saying that he doesn't want Punk in the locker room?
I think that's almost like him.
You think? What do you think?
I think that's just like him saying shit. You know what I mean? Like, just in
you think he's working?
Yeah, just in case Punk does come back. So then Punk can come back, and there's already that little seed planted. Because Punk Rollins, okay, yeah, sign me up, because Rollins is going to make anybody look good, and Punk doesn't really need somebody to make him look too good. But he is, he definitely does need some help in there. He needs somebody good in the ring with him. So. Man, if you bring back Punk and put him with Rollins, that would be awesome. Like last year's Mania when Rollins had a mystery opponent, you put Rollins out there and Punk's music.
Oh my
hits,
god! So what would you rather have, Chris? Like, so say we have two options: Punk to come back to the WWE and do things, or Punk to go to AEW and play out this story of him versus Omega. And you could do a great ass story. What would you rather have?
Oof. Yeah, I don't know. It would definitely be the option without Omega.
Yeah. So I also saw that there's all these rumors of the WWE being interested in Kenny. What do you think of that?
I mean, I could see them definitely being interested in him. You know, I mean, even though we might not, or I might not think he's the best wrestler out there, he definitely does have marketability.
Right.
Know? I mean, he definitely does have a fan base, a loyal fan base, and they'll defend
exactly.
every little thing that he does. I don't think it's. I don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Because I don't really want him to come in and they're going to push him to the top. I really don't want to see him in WWE. You know.
Yeah.
But
I think it's what you said.
Him, though. I mean,
I think it's what you said for the WWE trying to pull his fans and
yeah.
You know, even though the WWE doesn't need Kenny, if the WWE can take Kenny from AEW, that really is a big move.
Yeah, that's a huge move. I mean,
so
that's going to upset AEW fans right there if that would happen. You know,
oh yeah,
maybe some of his fan base would resent the product. That suplex over the top rope.
Oh, nasty bump by Punk.
Yeah, that was good.
The one thing about Punk, and even the AEW guys say it, like, he has always been a guy that tries to help the young guys. Like, when you were talking about the lead up, he was involved in the Nexus. He was involved in the core. When he went to AEW, he was always a guy that, you know, FTR says he would always sit and talk to guys like Danhausen and Orange Cassidy to talk about their matches and, you know, try to counsel them.
I wish he wouldn't have wasted his time on Orange Cassidy and Danhausen.
But that would get frustrating, right? It's like if you ask me for my time and I tell you how you could have a better match, and then you go out there and you don't listen to me, that could become frustrating.
Yeah, why would you want to keep talking to that person or keep helping these people?
God damn it.
Some of these guys kind of they all think that they know what they're doing because you know, they were in New Japan and it worked over there, and Dave Meltzer gave them high ratings. You know, I get it. You know,
yeah.
But I don't know. That's just not my style. I know there's a lot of fans out there that like it, but
I don't know. We can go through the ratings. I don't know the ratings, but it's not anyone's style. I don't know. I don't know many wrestling fans that are probably proud of the fact that they were doing all these stunts around a basketball last night.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, was that the main event?
Probably. It's the Elite. I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
I just saw the clip.
I mean, yeah, the having a whole basketball thing coming in, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, put that stuff on Ring of Honor television that nobody has to watch on cable TV. You know, you're tuning in for this thing, and it's that type of stuff turns wrestling fans away. You know,
nice slam by Cena. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was.
But that's the thing. They have so much talent. Like, if they want to do,
they should just bring Punk back out. Who cares about the whole stupid thing that happened? You know what I mean? But that's ratings right there. They should have.
Oh, they could tell a great story. They could tell a great story.
Punk come back out and start talking crap about.
And part of me,
all of it.
Yeah. And part of me has always thought that that's the plan because Punk, let's not forget, I mean, he tore his tricep in that match with Moxley when he won the title. So he had to go away anyway.
Yeah. So he definitely needs time to recuperate. I mean, yeah, this is the perfect time for the rumors to start flooding in that Punk's going to WWE, you know? And he's going to pop out at AEW, maybe even at Revolution or whatever.
Did I tell you that I was like face-to-face with Punk the other weekend, like months ago? I went to the 2300 Arena. They had a UFC grappling contest, which is pretty cool. Me and my buddy went, and Punk was one of the commentators. Him and I think his name is John Morgan, one of the biggest UFC journalists out there. It was him and Punk doing commentary, and I was trying so hard. I mean, I was 10 feet away from CM Punk, and I'm screaming CM Punk, and he looked at me and he went like this to me. He appreciated that. So I didn't get a picture with him. I tried, but there was a 7-year-old girl there that really wanted a picture. She got the picture. I didn't. I was so pissed at her.
Oh my God. You should have clotheslined her.
I should have hit her with the GTS.
Oh my God. If you would have hit her with the GTS, he would have totally got the picture.
Yeah.
He would have loved it.
God damn it. God damn it, Vince. I love you, and those arms look great. You must have been really working out, Vince. God dang it.
Hey, Vince, did you get the spray tan this weekend?
Hey, Vince, I'll go get it for you.
Oh.
Hey, Vince, have you seen what Meltzer said?
I think you missed a spot in your cheeks.
But let me get that for you.
Both men getting up here. Here we go, Cena about to hit the 5 moves of doom. 1, 2.
Oh, man, we don't have the audio, but they are probably
3.
booing.
Oh,
Let's see what he does. Oh, nice. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Punk little reversal into a roll-up.
Hey, that looked pretty cool, dude. I forget what... I was listening to Foley's pod, and he was saying how Terry Funk, while obviously Terry Funk wasn't the most nimble and athletic guy, he purposely would not make all of his stuff look as good as it could be because he would want things to look real. He'd want things to look non-choreographed.
Yeah, well, not like today's wrestling where it's it's a spot that they made up. I mean, they're doing like cartwheels and flips and then over the top rope. I mean, that's not something you just do in a regular wrestling match.
I hope we get a lot of comments
go,
defending
Punk.
the Elite.
Here we go, a bunch of big suicide dive.
Here we go. God, her.
Yeah, I wish we would, but.
So the difference in that is these guys are having a hell of a match, and we just saw one dive to the outside. And now look at the sell jobs by both guys, right? It's like we did a spectacular spot. We're going to let the crowd recognize that and register that.
Yeah, they're not up right away, back to action.
And Cena's not going to climb in the ring and just hit another one on Punk now. Like, I'm sure they're going to slow it back down, do some good stuff, and then they'll do another big spot or something like that. You know, it's like, come on.
People power.
People power. Hey, Laurinaitis got some heat, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here goes Punk. A little springboard action. Cena moves.
Nice. Some good selling again. High risk maneuver. Look at Cena. Cena looking down. There it is. The 5-knuckle. He knows he's going to get a big reaction from the crowd.
Oh, yeah. They are hating this right now.
Chicago hates Cena.
Uh-oh.
Let's see if Punk
hits it too.
Punk lays it in.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Looking for the FU.
Looks like they're setting up a
he tried landing on
nice.
his feet.
It's all right, Punk. Like,
yeah,
Punk.
Okay. You don't have to land on your feet. You know what I mean? If you land on your feet, that looks like it's planned. There we go. 2 count. Punk's getting pissed.
I will say I thought it was some good storytelling when the Elite was making fun of CM Punk right in the ring. You know, they did the GTS. They did the buckshot lariat and landed on their ass and looked around. Like, that stuff's entertaining, man.
Yeah, they should. They definitely got to play off of that, man.
Man, that would be such a great feud.
Just give Punk the mic. Let him go out there and just run him down.
And the fickle fans of AEW would pop so hard for another Punk entrance.
Oh my God, yeah. Even though everybody boos him, you know.
Yeah.
When you go to the pay-per-view,
yeah.
trying to get the CM Punk chant started, everybody's like booing. They all want Kenny Omega. But the second CM Punk, but the first time when CM Punk came out, what was every AEW fan talking about? CM Punk, CM Punk.
Yeah.
The second he talks about their precious 3 love boys.
Look at the guy in the front row once the camera... Look at that. It looks like Cena's in the front row himself. He's got the hat. He's jacked. It's pretty hilarious.
That could be a duplicate Cena. What if he does a run-in?
I'd love to make a run-in. Hard and soft run-in. We would get smoked.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, big knee to the face. Oh, his second big knee to the face.
Oh, that was pretty stiff, huh? Now the nice vintage spot by Punky.
Yeah, those shiny wizard knees.
And how good was Punk and MJF, their whole story last year? That really was the feud of the year.
Yeah, that was definitely awesome. I mean, you can't say anything really bad about Punk. He definitely brought the ratings up. That's for sure. Punk finally hits the big springboard. Cena's going to kick out. Here we go. Only a 2 count. Yeah, Cena's in the crowd. Which one's John Cena? Oh, that was a big knee.
Right in that was the old
face,
the old Shaw spot there.
Yeah, if that was Triple H, he would have had to stand 5 feet back when he did that move.
You hit me in my nose. I am the game.
Where is Katie Vick?
Katie Vick. The WWE's done some dumb shit too. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, that's for sure. Having sex with a corpse at a funeral home.
And then they kill Paul Bear by putting him in the cement tube or whatever that was.
They're killing him live on TV. Here we go. He's in the STF. I don't know if this is. I don't think this is the part when McMahon and Laurinaitis come down. I think we still got a little ways to go. But there is kind of a lot after the match, though, when Punk's leaving and Alberto Del Rio's trying to come down. Punk's about to get to the ropes.
Yeah, and so much rides on this main event. Classic babyface spot there. Look at the crowd.
Yeah, mixture of John Cena and CM Punk t-shirts. I mean,
oh man, Cena was freaking the man. And it's crazy. And Cena has been well documented in saying, yeah, he would have loved to go heel at some point and would have loved to really like start driving his own creative. But you know, the company made so much money with not only was the 30-year-old demographic showing up to the arena, but he was bringing his two sons and his wife, and they all bought Cena fingers and Cena hats and Cena wristbands, and the kids loved them. You know, yeah. So
here's the kids wearing Cena stuff, and the dad's wearing CM Punk t-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, Cena's a huge reason why they're probably on Fox TV, right? I mean, Cena really was the man.
Yeah, he was. He really wasn't. I mean, you could say that he's not a great wrestler, but I mean, is there
doesn't
any
matter.
bad John Cena matches? Because
was Hulk Hogan a good wrestler?
Oh no, but he couldn't even put on a match like John Cena can.
Was Stone Cold post neck injury? Nice spot. Now Cena.
Here we go.
Look at the strength.
Picks him up. He's gonna throw him up to his shoulders now. I mean, that is strength, man.
Look at the facials by. Look at this nice spot. The crowd. Look at the crowd pop.
Oh, he reverses it.
Nice. That is wrestling. That is wrestling right there.
That was a
look at that.
Right there. Back into the STFU. Look at I saw Michael Cole in the background just going nuts. See this guy walked in.
That's a spot that turns the crowd around again and says, "Holy shit! Look at the match we're witnessing here."
Oh, Cena
drags him back,
drags into the middle of the ring. Like, and as a fan right now, you're thinking that, and me even knowing that Punk wins this match, I'm almost being drawn in to believe that Punk could actually tap here.
Yeah, because Punk's leaving. It's like maybe he does. Maybe Cena actually wins this. That's what I'm talking about, man.
The crowd.
Look at the crowd.
The people they're holding.
Oh, they reverse it into the. He's trying to what?
Vice.
The Anaconda Vice. Look at. I always like that submission.
Here we go. Is Cena gonna give up? Look at the fans.
What a great match.
The fans
what a great match.
Outside are just tapping the freaking thing. They want Cena to tap, man.
Tell all these fans that this is fake.
Yeah, no, I guarantee they're gonna get right in your face and tell you the hell it is.
The millions.
Stone Cold stun your and millions. Maybe Stone Cold stun your ass.
Well, and again, Chris, like Steve Austin after the neck injury, was he a great wrestler?
I mean, he was definitely great in the ring, but he wasn't. He wasn't his old, self. He definitely changed up his style to work with what he was able to use, and I don't really say there's any Cena match that you can go back to and be like that was a bad
5-star classic
because of Cena, and he was in a 5-star match.
Yeah,
from the basement dweller Dan Seltzer himself. I mean,
yeah. Now, don't get me wrong, man. Like the when Omega just went to Japan and faced off against Will Ospreay, I get the match isn't what we love about wrestling, but at least they had that press conference. Will Ospreay cut great promos. Of course, Omega's over in Japan. Like there was some story there, and that was like a big rating match. A lot of eyes on that, and from what I understand, it was a really, really good match. I haven't seen it, but I'm on that. I'm with that. But when they just go out there, anyway, we've said it enough.
Oh, hold on,
let me sip my diluted
Big
iced
Famous
tea.
are off the top rope. Punk turns it into a power bomb.
Into the cover.
Only get a 2 count. Yeah. But yeah, those matches might not be, exactly our favorite type of matches, but when there's some story at least behind it and you can actually I just don't like watching a match where it's just two people, I don't know, anything's going on and they're just flipping and flopping. But if you give me a little bit of let me know which guy I'm supposed to be here cheering for, what the stakes are in this match, what's going on. I can definitely get into that.
And let me be clear, I think AEW is a main player in why the WWE is so good right now. I think the WWE realized they had to step it up and try to be there for the live crowd a little more than they were doing. So
that's for sure.
Anyway,
it helps every company. Oh, here we go, going for the. Oh, Cena gets away, throws him over the top rope, right on the neck there. Cena's gonna go back up. He wants to hit this big leg drop.
Look at Cena, man.
Here we go. Famouser off the top rope. Boom.
Nice spot.
A guy in the front row has a shirt that says, "We hate Cena."
Yeah. Cena went in for neck surgery one day, and the same day he showed up to TV.
That's pretty insane.
With a Band-Aid on his neck, drinking a Gatorade. Like, what's up?
Here we go. Still just 2 counts here. Both men frustrated at this point,
And I can't help but see how Cody Rhodes is really trying to be... I don't think he's actively trying to be the John Cena of the WWE right now, but he really is.
Yeah.
I get it that he's being himself, but he's doing all the media like Cena did, and he's really the suit and tie guy that they really want,
I love when he comes out and throws that weight belt out to the crowd. I mean, that is so cool that he does that. I mean, the fans that get that, and I've seen even somebody that caught it, he went after the match and signed it for him and everything. I mean,
yeah, man.
You got to give it up to that guy, dude. He's definitely put himself. Oh, here we go, big F.
Nice, yeah, nice FU.
Only a 2 count. We still can't get a 3 here.
Look at the facials on Cena. Look at him.
I mean, he's getting pissed,
Look at jacked. This is. Oh yeah, he is. He's on that Mexican supplement game. Why don't they just admit it? Just admit it. Hey, Rock. We know, dude.
You're
we know.
Huge. You're huge.
You are almost 60. Come on. But Cena playing the heel role now, right? Like he's going after the ref. And Yep.
Who was that ref? I can't think of what that guy's name was.
Oh, that's Matt.
Matt? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Matt Smith.
Matt Smith, cool.
Matt Smith, some jobber.
Famous. Oh, here we go. Cena putting.
This might be the first Hard and Soft podcast without Earl Hebner. What the hell are we doing?
Yeah, where is Earl?
Where's Baby Earl at? Shout out to Earl Hebner, dude. Could you imagine we get him on the podcast?
Oh, that'd be sweet. Maybe we'll see him at an event. Actually, what did it say? Today's the 18th. Yeah, they got an event going on in Hamburg tonight.
Tonight they do?
Yeah.
What is it?
I forget what the federation is, but they have like a little meet and greet with a couple people. I know Earl Hebner is going to be there.
Are they having a chamber match?
Yeah, they are actually.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. You're scheduled for 5th entrant.
The big softie.
Oh, big Rana from Punk off the top rope.
Nice. What a match we're watching. And speaking of good stuff, I was watching along with the Anthony Blackwell show. They recapped the 2002 Elimination Chamber, just like we did. It was a great podcast. They had Philly Mike Swanson on there. I threw a couple comments out there. Yeah, man, it was a good podcast. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, he's doing great work. And we see him sometimes at PPW. And actually, that PPW that we went to see in the Poconos that one night, they're actually coming to Slatington now. I guess they're.
Oh, when's that show?
I forget when it is, but they're going to be there from now on every month. And
really?
There's this new Slatington Farmers Market that they kind of redid, and they got a big room in the back. So I guess they're going to have all their matches there, which is actually only 25 minutes from my house. So I might actually be able to check out some PPW shows more often.
Yeah, PPW was a great show. I mean, we saw a couple big names, but their presentation was Was really good. Now here we have Vince. Look at how good's Vince.
No chance. Da-da-da-da-da. Hey Vince, your glutes are looking great in that suit. Punk's just looking at him like he knows.
What
he knows
a story.
That Punk knows they're coming down to screw him.
Speaking of the screw job, dude, that's something we should cover, man.
Yeah, we gotta get on the screw job for sure. That's gonna be in an upcoming episode. Here we go. Here's this spot right here.
Look at the facial. Oh, look at this.
He's forcing Laurinaitis to go down and ring the bell. Punk, Cena comes in and lays him out.
Good storytelling by Cena.
Yeah, he doesn't
saying that he wants to do it on his own.
Yeah, he doesn't want to win like that. He doesn't want this to be a screw job.
Look at Vince takes a big gulp. Dude, there's nothing better in wrestling when Austin's music hits and Vince looks so frightened.
Oh my God, hits that gulp. Oh, here we go. Cena goes in, Punk catches him.
Nice.
GTS. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Dude, the place
look at the crowd.
Look at Vince. Like, what the hell just
Look
happened?
at the storytelling of this.
Look at Punk.
That is wrestling right there. This is at lasagna. What is that? What is this?
Something at lasagna. Here we
Look
go.
at the spinner belt. Shout
Punk's
out to
getting
man. I really want to go to Best Buy right now. I don't know why. Look at Vince. Man, I really want a Pepsi right now. I don't know why.
Yeah, I like a Pepsi.
Look at Punk.
Holding the title belt.
Man, I love that spinner belt, dude. I love it. God damn it.
Even it looks good in Punk's hands too.
It really does. And Punk is the champion here in his hometown. The big baby face pop.
Yep, he won the match. It's his last day on his contract. He did what he said he was going to do. He won the title. He's going to leave the champion. And, now Vince is going to have a vacant title. Yeah, he's no longer an employee in 1 hour and 14 minutes after winning the title. That's
hey, great commentary. Great comments. Now, what's Vince doing?
Oh, Vince is coming over. He's getting on the headset. Damn it! Damn it!
What's he saying, Chris? What's he saying?
Del Rio! He's puking! Get him out here!
He's puking.
Get him a Z-Pack!
Get him a Z-Pack, goddammit!
Load him
You
up.
need to work. You gotta work 370 days a year here for me, goddammit. And like it.
Bring out the money in the bank contract. God
I don't care about your family. Facts don't care about your feelings, goddammit. Make me money.
What do you mean you're on your honeymoon?
He's gonna
puke.
Brett.
Yeah, he wants Del Rio. Wants Del Rio to come down, sip of coffee for the working man. Here comes Del Rio, running down. Here we go. Boom! Big spin kick to the face of Del Rio.
Look at Punk.
Punk is just smiling, looking at Vince.
Oh man.
Vince is
look at Punk. Look at Vince. He's like, "What are you doing? Where are you going?" Look at this facials by these guys.
Yep,
Great presentation. Look at this spot. One of the most iconic spots in wrestling.
He blows the kiss.
Nice. And he's out. Look at Vince. He's like, no.
Vince is like, no. Hold on, stay. And Punk is out through the crowd, right next to a fan sign of an ice cream bar.
Man, I popped. I'm all popped out.
Oh, dude. I mean, this is awesome. Look at this. To be a fan in that section right there would be freaking amazing, dude.
We have to next show we go to. We have to do Hard&Soft 316. That's our poster.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I mean, the crowd is going nuts. Vince looks like he's about to cry. His title's leaving. His title's out of here. That's it. Vince is done.
What an episode! What a podcast! What a match! Money in the Bank 2011, Punk, Cena, Hard&Soft Nation, and the millions
and millions
of Nation members. We appreciate you coming along, watching along with us. Chris, that was fun, man.
Awesome match. I mean, I love that feud, and they even, when Punk comes back, they even have, the feud continues between them two, which we're not going to get into today, but I hope you guys had a great time watching that along with us. Like I said, make sure you go back and watch the Pipe Bomb promo. Watch the segment on YouTube. You can find it of the contract negotiations between Punk and McMahon. You know, it's all great stuff. And Randy, got anything else you want to say here?
No, man. I mean, we appreciate all the Nation members. Join us on our next episode. We're going to recap the Kiss My Ass Club by Vince McMahon. Wait. Are we not doing that?
Hey, maybe we'll have a live Kiss My Ass on.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, Big Hard, slow down, buddy. I appreciate it. That was fun, man. And, hey, if you're not hard, you're soft, but it's okay to be soft.
You're damn right.